What's happening, party people? Welcome to the Blues Lawyer Confessional. This is Jack.
This is Matt Esquire.
Our friends over at Fender have released the Certified Pre-Owned program where you can get yourself a validated, certified Fender, what that gets you, for a small markup as compared to other used guitars. Starting off, is there a legal baseline for what the word certified means?
Nope.
I've heard it comes with a 1-year warranty. Does that move the needle for you as compared to what normal folks often do with getting used guitars, which is, you go to your local guitar center and get something off the used wall. You go to a pawn shop or you go to Reverb. What does it get you?
I don't think it gets you anything. I mean, first of all, certified pre-owned is just BS marketing talk. It means nothing. You could call it whatever you want. There's no legal definition of it. We'll give you a 1-year warranty. Again, it's a guitar. This isn't an iPhone. This isn't anything high tech. I mean, it's a piece of wood. It's got 75-year-old electronic,
Design,
electronics in it. It's either going to work or it's not going to work. If it doesn't work, you don't buy it. If it does work, it's not going to suddenly stop working 9 months in. So,
unless you do something, unless it's user error, so if you drop your guitar and break a knob, Fender's not going to do anything for you.
Right. So, I mean, I've never understood, guitar warranties anyways. It either works in the store or it doesn't. I mean, I had one time where there was a bad wiring job. This was on my Flying V Faded. It just didn't work. So I took it back to the store and they said, okay. And they probably sent it back to Gibson or whatever. But that's it. It's zero sum. Works, doesn't work. So why are you going to screw around with the warranty?
Yeah, and on top of that, let's think about the difference in price. If we're looking at the used Fender guitar market, let's just we'll call it a Strat because whatever. But you can get a Player Series Strat all day for $400, $500, $600. If you're paying $100 upcharge, let's say something does go wrong or you don't like it or it's just bad. You can throw that same $500 guitar back on the market and sell it for $500, get your money back, and then go to get a different one. There's no, you didn't. If it sucks, you didn't fall in love with it anyway. So get it out of your house. Someone will give you most of your money back anyway, and you're only out that delta in the end. So it doesn't make sense. I on top of that, there's a variety of say boutique resellers, but various scratch and dent B stock reverb markets. What was that one in Tennessee? I'm blanking on the name of it.
Franklin Guitar Works.
Franklin Guitar Works that kind of prides themselves on reconditioning stuff that fell off the truck. And
yeah, and that's all this is it's refurbs. These were returns. I mean, I put this up there with the Gibson demo shop, which is the Gibson, we screwed up this guitar and can't sell it now shop.
I love the demo shop. That's a fun scroll on Reverb. I love that store.
Yeah, but I mean, again, those are just guitars that Gibson screwed up too much, so now they got to take a little bit of a bath on it.
Yeah, they put the wrong pickups in it. They changed the tuners. They did some weird stuff, and it's that's stuff that you were going to do anyway. Don't tell me that you weren't going to rip everything out and mess it all up. When you got it home, let them do it for you. Let be authentic and let Gibson destroy your guitar before you get it.
Yeah, but I mean, see, I actually don't do that. If you're gonna buy a guitar just to replace everything in it, then why'd you buy that guitar? But that's neither here nor there.
Well, that's a whole different episode of buying the mod platform where basically you're investing in a body and maybe neck and and you just don't feel like doing painting. But if you like things about it and you're like, man, this would be really great if I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, back to the Fender though, there's really no upside to this. I mean, from a customer standpoint, their prices, not to put too fine a point on it, their prices suck. I mean, really suck.
Fender in general?
No, the this
Oh, the
Fender
certified.
Certified Pre-Owned.
Yeah.
You you literally can get a new one for as cheap, if not cheaper. It's, as a customer, you're not getting anything extra out of it.
Well, on
I
Reverb, I'm sharing this on the screen now in real life here. On Reverb, the examples here. Certified Pre-Owned Vintera 2 60 Stratocaster, typically $999 new. Certified Pre-Owned $979.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? Certified American Professional 2 Stratocaster. That's something I would consider getting, right? That's like in a desirable market for me. $15.99 new, $15.29 certified used. I could probably walk into Guitar Center right now and convince them to give me a brand new one for the $15.29 price if I would just take it home.
Any day of the week, you could pull one off the wall, and they'll match that price, if not undercut it by 100. I mean,
Certified Vintera 2 Nocaster, $999 new. Certified Pre-Owned, $979. Now, there's some other ones like the American Vintage 251 Telecaster, which looks amazing, $2449 new, $2,079 certified. So you save $370. That's a solid 15% off there.
yeah, but I mean, again, at that point, you're already on Reverb. So
Yeah.
just go to some other store.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, perish the thought, pick up the goddamn phone and speak to a human being. More often than not, they're willing to work with you. It's a soft market. Everyone's been saying it. Phil McKnight's been saying it, every single week, and it's true. They're happy to make a deal.
Yeah.
I mean, every guitar shop in America has too much inventory. So call them up. I don't see what the customer gets out of it. And moreover, once again, Fender's picking a fight with its own dealers. It's bad enough that Fender is competing directly with Sweetwater, with every single mom and pop shop, with all of the major independents, on the new stuff.
And this is by doing direct sales.
Exactly. But now they're horning in on, the used market. And fortunately, they're really screwing it up. They really, really aren't offering any benefit. But, I mean, if they actually made it work, they're going to war with their dealers. I don't see what the point is.
Is it a marketing ploy? Like they have a backlog of new guitars, right? They have a backlog of returns they've got to deal with. Are they in a spot where they think this is a way of monetizing it to get out from under themselves? Or why wouldn't they just liquidate all this stuff, give a package deal to Guitar Center, Sweetwater, whoever, get these guitars off our hands, run a giant blowout 25% off promotion, and just let's clear out the warehouse and get, roll into 2025 with a fresh outlook? Why is that not the plan?
I can only speculate. A lot of people might not know this, but FMIC right now, the majority shareholder of FMIC, which is a privately held corporation, but the majority shareholder, the majority of the shares are held by private equity firm. And this firm became the majority shareholder late 2020. And I think they'd like to get some return on investment.
Oh. Selling guitars doesn't make money, so they're in for a rude awakening.
Selling guitars doesn't make money. And I think Fender made a bad bet in 2021 and ramped up production, figuring, hey, good times are never going to end for us. They're stuck. I've seen too many just failure models that dealers are stuck with. I mean, there's the infamous Screamadelica one, which Victor Litz, they've been sitting on theirs for 3 years. Fender's been trying to move, the the Kurt Cobain Jag Stang,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
which they keep slashing it. I think now it's down to like
700,
70%
yeah.
of the new list it was. I mean, that tells me these were bad gambles. The money men are saying we want our money back. You guys have to start paying. Fender is doing the whole we're a lifestyle brand thing that Gibson does.
They're making the Gibson mistakes of 5 years ago.
Yeah. Just stop. Just pare it all down. Make a few simple things. It's not complicated.
A problem I've always had with Fender is, and I'm just awaiting the angry comments. I'm going to pause briefly as I collect myself. Those of you who made this far, congratulations. But to me, it's always confusing on why there's a Fender Strat that's $4,000 and the Fender Strat that's $500. And to me, it doesn't really appear that there's a difference from 5 feet away.
Well, not only that, I mean, the only way to get a Nitro is if you're going with the American Vintage. So, everything else, it's going to be the polyurethane. Fine. The Professional and the Ultra and all that stuff, I think the only difference there is the heel contour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't see the benefit there. Ultimately, it just really comes down to who's putting it together. The factories are 20 miles apart. Unless you're thinking, well, if I'm going to resell it, I want the resale value. But if you're buying a guitar that you're already planning on selling, I don't see the point to buying the guitar then.
Guitars aren't investments, people. They're instruments.
They're instruments. I mean, the best you can hope for is that 20 years from now, it tracked inflation. So,
and you can still play it.
Of course you can still play it. It's a freaking guitar.
Exactly.
They don't break unless you decide to do something like jump off a drum riser with it hanging around your neck.
If you're not using Dunlop strap locks like I do, so you're good.
Or gross washers. Comes with free beer.
I think we made it clear what our position is on this Fender. Tell us we're wrong. Tell us that this is the smart choice. For Matt, this is Jack. This has been Blues Lawyer Confessional. Less fiddling, more playing.